everyone, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stay a while. So that my hands are matching, I'm going to be using these same nails, and these are just extra long coffin tips, and I bought these from Amazon. Don't quite know where I'm going with this yet, so I pulled some fine glitters here. We have a couple of reds here and then a black. These two are hollow. And then I got some bigger mix here. And then I've got some hearts. I think I really want to use these. Like, they're just so big that they don't really work for anything other than acrylic encapsulation, because I mean you need enough space to cover them. But then I also have like these kind of pink iridescent hearts in there. There's kind of some other stuff mixed in there. There's like some circles and stuff in there as well. I think I just ended up mixing all of this stuff together, but I don't know. We'll see. And then for my acrylics, I've got a red. This is from Nail Supply Glamour. This is Sexy Red. And then I have Pure Black, and this was purchased from SoCal Nails. I'm just going to glue these tips on and get my clear base on, and then we will be back with my ideas for a design. Okay, so I decided I didn't want to make these nails too busy, so we're gonna keep it pretty simple, just solid color and glitter. And I've been dying to use this red. I actually bought this for the Christmas season and didn't really end up using it, so we're gonna make some use of it now. And I just think it's the perfect Valentine red, so yeah, I'm just gonna do a sort of glitter ombre situation. So I'm just going in and applying that red color at the cuticle and about halfway down the nail. And the way I do this is I apply my first bead just above the cuticle, and then the second bead is at the cuticle, and I just kind of use the belly of the brush to push that bead up towards the cuticle, and then I clean my sidewalls. Make sure you keep your brush clean, and then I'm going to go in with that larger chunk glitter, and we're just going to cover pretty much where the natural nail starts and just make sure these sidewalls are covered. And I am using clear acrylic to apply this glitter, and I just dip my brush into the clear, dip into the glitter, and that's how we apply that. I just apply a dollop where I want it mainly concentrated, and then I just kind of move the little glitter pieces where I want them. And the thing with glitter is a little bit at a time, so you just pick up a few pieces and put them where you need them to get the coverage you want. And I think I was deciding whether or not I wanted to apply some of that fine mix. But yes, I'm gonna let that set up for a while, and then we're gonna move on to the pointer finger. And I wanted to have these two fingers match. I wanted to have, again, not too busy, so kind of two pairs of matching fingers with an accent finger is what I was going for here. And with the color acrylic, this isn't your strength layer, so you don't want to apply this too thick. Really, you're just trying to get it opaque. And then here we go, that second bead at the cuticle. Then we push it right up close and then blend it down. And I love this red. It is so pretty. And then we're gonna do the fine mix on this finger. And I think the Christmas season I did do red, but I did glitter red, and I became obsessed with the glitter. It is just so pretty. And usually I'm not a red nails person. Usually pretty much from late November to February is the only time that I wear red nails, which is funny because my birthstone is ruby. But yeah, I'm not really too into red, but I don't know. This is just really pretty, and you know, it's nice and festive for the season. But again, we're just using that clear acrylic to apply our glitter. Just gonna make sure that that doesn't kind of sag down on the sidewalls and add bulk to the nail. Liking the way that looks. And then we're going to go back to the pinky, and I do this in layers just to make sure that I'm not moving what I already applied, so that's why I let it harden up a little bit. But then because these pieces were a little bigger, this is when I go back and kind of fade either side out just so it's not like a clump of glitter in the middle of the nail. And I'm really liking the way that looks. So then we're gonna go back. We're gonna add a little more. It was looking a little bit thin, so I'm gonna make sure to go back and add a little more so we get a nice opaque coverage of the glitter. And also I wanna fade that on either side like we did on the pinky. For some contrast, I decided to use this black hollow. I was just in love with it the minute I saw it, so I was dreaming of the set I would use it in, and we're just not going to get too crazy with it. I'm literally just applying this and this alone to the accent finger, and I'm going to do like a little bit of a fade at the end, just because, I don't know, I really like the clear tips. I think it just helps keep the super long nails from looking a little too overwhelming, just to have a bit of that clear in there. Because this is a full glitter nail that is being applied with the clear acrylic, I do go thicker on this application than I did on the color acrylic application, because the encapsulation layer is going to be thinner, because this nail is already going to have the strength from the clear. And then these super cute hearts that I got from Young Nails a couple years ago actually, but I just applied them into a wet layer of clear acrylic, and I kind of keep them concentrated towards the bottom of the nail, and then also around the natural nail, just so we can kind of camouflage that demarcation a little bit. And the same process with the thumb. And for the encapsulation, I don't really have a tried and true method. You know, the less that you mess with it, the clearer it is. So you pretty much just want to take a really wet bead and place it onto the nail and kind of let it move itself, while you're more so kind of recentering it into the center of the nail, but you don't really want to swipe and brush at it too much, because that's what's going to create bubbles and that cloudiness. So yeah, you just want to apply it to the nail and just let it move itself for the most part. And then once it starts to set up a little bit, then you can kind of swipe just to make sure the surface is smooth. But yes, you really just want to keep your side walls pulled in and just let the acrylic flow down the nail. And again, the same method I used with the color application, I apply it just above the cuticle and then at the cuticle. And then I make sure to check all angles and then add where I need it. Which you can see here, definitely you can tell the difference on that that ring fingernail, because that one definitely was a bit more cloudy than the others. You saw how many times I was swiping at it. That definitely makes a difference in the clarity of your finished product. So yes, just try not to move it around too much when it's that wet. And then a little trick I learned. I know a lot of people say that with these dust collectors, sometimes they're not that great at capturing the very fine dust particles. So I've taken to using these makeup wipes or wet wipes or any sort of, moistened wipe you can put on top, and that will actually collect the dust for you. So I've found that my my desk area is definitely a lot cleaner after doing this. So I know the demonization of makeup wipes, a lot of us have stopped using them. So if you've kind of been looking for a way to utilize those and not waste them, then this is a good way to do that. And it saves your filters and it makes for easy cleanup. So yes, I'm just going in with my little, my Enel Couture metal file here, and I'm just cleaning up the sidewalls and underneath just to get anything that may have spilled and make sure everything is straight and nice. Then I'm going to take my super convenient Melody Susie antenna drill here, and I'm using the bit that it came with just to smooth the surface of the nail and to further help pull in that cuticle. But I did a pretty good job with the cuticle application, so wasn't really necessary, but just to smooth the nail out, that's what I'm using this bit for. And then a quick little switch out, I'm using this, I don't know, this needle bit. It is a cuticle bit, but I don't know what you would call it. But I'm just using that to go under and just clean the C curve and just, make sure, sometimes you can get kind of that overspill underneath the nail. But then I go in with a hand file and I'm just buffing the surface of the nail. And after the cleanup, I'm just going to go over the nails with some acetone, and that just helps remove any of these scratches, and it also improves the clarity. All right, and for some bling, I'm going to use my Ivy Fix gel, and I'm just using the pointy end of my picker here, and we're just going to apply some hearts to the red nails. I thought I'd keep it monochromatic. And then we're going to do one of these big little kite charms on that black nail, just because I love the way the red, the gold, and the black look together. I think the contrast is super pretty, and that's going to be it. We're just keeping it super simple because I kind of wanted the length of the nails in themselves, but also just the glitter and the hearts and everything. I just wanted more so the encapsulation to be the art, but we had to have a little bit of sparkle in there. And once completed, I'm going to go over with my Nail Supply Glamour Diamond Gel, and we're just going to add a nice generous top coat. And after curing that for 60 seconds, here we have the finished result. I decided to change it up a little bit. I did matte on the iridescent hearts. I don't know, I love the way that looks. I thought it showed off the hearts a little bit better matte, but of course we needed the glitter to be shiny. And this is both hands together. I think both hands have their redeeming qualities, but I think I like the left hand more just because there's just more glitter. But the really clear look is also pretty, and I love those matte hearts on the right hand. Just gorgeous. But yes, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give me a like and comment down below. I appreciate you all for watching, and until next time,